Hi dear, welcome back to Timeless Wisdom. Have you ever noticed a bathroom odour that just won't go away, no matter how much you clean? Believe it or not, the culprit could be you. Yes, really. Doctors are now warning older women about 6 common bathroom mistakes that might be making your home smell like urine. And here's the troubling part. Most women over 60 have no idea they're even making these mistakes. Stick with me to the end, because I'm going to walk you through all 6. And number 5, that one caught me off guard, and I've always thought of myself as pretty clean. If you've ever walked into a bathroom and been hit by that unmistakable smell, drop a comment below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Timeless Wisdom for more practical wisdom just like this. 1. Ignoring the base of the toilet. Now listen, I know bending down isn't as easy as it used to be. My knees sound like popcorn every time I crouch. But here's the truth. If you're only cleaning the top and inside of the toilet bowl, you're missing the dirtiest part, the base. Let me tell you a little story. I once had my daughter over for the weekend. Lovely time. But after she left, I noticed the bathroom smelled off. I cleaned everything, or so I thought, but the smell lingered. Eventually, I got down on my knees with a flashlight and looked around the base. Lord have mercy. Dust, old hair, and a suspicious yellow ring had formed where the toilet meets the floor. Turns out, over time, tiny splashes, especially if you live with a man, drip down and collect at the base. And if your toilet sits on tile or has grout around it, that grout absorbs the odour like a sponge. Doctors actually say this is one of the most overlooked places when it comes to that lingering urine smell. So once a week, get in there with a cloth, some warm water, and a good disinfectant, preferably something with enzymes. If you can't bend, get one of those long-handled scrubbers made for seniors. No shame in that. I do it every Sunday now, just a quick wipe around and that weird smell gone. 2. Using fabric mats around the toilet. Oh, I know this one might upset a few of you, but we've got to talk about those fluffy toilet mats. You know the ones I mean, the kind that wrap around the base of the toilet like it's wearing a little cozy. I had one for years. It matched my seafoam green towels perfectly. Looked nice, felt soft. But one day I bent down to pick up something off the mat and the smell hit me like a freight train. I'd been washing it every couple of weeks thinking that was enough. Turns out it wasn't. Here's what doctors say. Those plush mats soak up splashes of urine, especially from men and boys. And the longer it sits there, the more bacteria grow, and the worse the smell gets. Even if you wash them, unless you're using hot water and strong detergent, the smell can linger deep in the fibres. Now, I only use rubber-backed, machine-washable mats that don't go near the toilet. Or sometimes I skip mats altogether and just wear cozy slippers in the bathroom. A lot easier to keep things clean. And trust me, your nose will notice the difference in days. 3. Flushing with the lid up. This one made my skin crawl the first time I heard it, because I'd been doing it wrong for decades. Every time you flush the toilet with the lid up, a fine spray of water shoots into the air. It's invisible, but it's there, and it can travel up to 6 feet. That's not just water, my dear. It's tiny particles of whatever was in the bowl, urine, feces, bacteria, everything. Now imagine where that mist goes. On your toothbrush, your hand towel, your soap dispenser, your face cream. And over time, all of that gets contaminated. The smell builds up subtly. And even if everything looks clean, your bathroom will still have that stale odour. When I learned this, I was horrified. No wonder I couldn't get rid of that bathroom smell, even after cleaning. Since then, I've made it a non-negotiable rule. Lid down, then flush, every time. And let me just add, if your toilet doesn't have a lid, get one. They're easy to install, and they make a world of difference. I also keep my toothbrush in a drawer now, and I change out my face towel more often. It's a small habit that's made a big change in the freshness of my bathroom. 4. not cleaning the underside of the toilet seat and rim. Now this one is a sneaky culprit that most of us completely overlook. I used to think cleaning the toilet meant wiping the top of the seat and giving the bowl a quick scrub inside, but the underside of the seat, the little nooks around the rim of the bowl, out of sight, out of mind, right? Well, that's exactly where germs and urine particles love to hide and dry into that unpleasant smell that just won't go away. One day my granddaughter was visiting and wanted to help me clean. She took off the toilet seat and I saw the grime build up right under it. I was embarrassed, but it reminded me, if you want a truly fresh-smelling bathroom, you need to clean those hidden spots. Doctors recommend removing the seat regularly. It's easier than you think. Most seats pop off with a little push, and giving it a good scrub with a disinfectant or a vinegar baking soda mix. Don't forget the rim inside the bowl where the water flows. It traps residue that causes odour over time. Make this part of your weekly bathroom routine. Trust me, it's worth the extra 5 minutes. 5. Incontinence products not disposed of properly. This one's a delicate topic, but let's talk about it openly because it's so important. If you or a loved one uses incontinence pads, liners, or adult underwear, the way you dispose of them can make or break your bathroom's freshness. Used products contain urine residue, and if they're left in an open trash bin, even with a lid, they can quickly fill the room with an unpleasant smell, especially if the bin isn't emptied daily. When I first started using these products, I made the mistake of tossing them in a regular bathroom bin and forgetting to empty it every day. The smell crept in quietly but steadily. Here's what doctors suggest. Use a small trash bin with a tight-fitting lid just for these products and line it with a scented or deodorizing bag. Even better, seal each used pad in a small plastic bag before throwing it out and empty the bin daily without fail. It might feel like extra work, but this small habit can keep your bathroom smelling fresh and sanitary, giving you peace of mind and dignity. 6. Overlooking the wall behind the toilet. Last but definitely not least, let's talk about the wall behind the toilet. You might be thinking, who cleans the wall behind the toilet? And honestly, not many people do. But if you share your home with men or boys, whether they're your husband, son, or grandkids, there's a good chance some splashes have landed on that wall over time. Urine splashes can dry there, and since walls don't get wiped regularly, the smell can linger unnoticed. One time, after a deep cleaning session, I stepped back and sniffed near the toilet. There was still that faint but unmistakable odour. So I wiped down the back wall with a vinegar water solution. And guess what? The smell started to disappear. Make it a habit to wipe the wall behind the toilet once a week. Use a mild disinfectant or vinegar mix and a microfiber cloth. It's quick, easy, and can make a surprising difference in how fresh your bathroom smells. So there you have it, 6 sneaky bathroom mistakes that might be making your home smell like urine. Most older women have no idea these habits are causing unpleasant odours, but now you do. And that awareness is the first step to a fresher, cleaner space. If you realise you've been making even one of these mistakes, don't worry, there's no shame in it. The good news is, it's never too late to make a change. Small habits can lead to big improvements. If you found this video helpful, give it a like and share it with a friend who could use a little extra freshness in their life. And please leave a comment below. Which tip surprised you the most? I love reading your thoughts, and your stories help others feel less alone. Want more practical tips to help you live cleaner, wiser, and better after 60? Sign up for my Timeless Wisdom newsletter. The link is in the description. Every week, I send out useful advice, gentle reminders, and real-life solutions, just like this one. Thanks for being here. I'll see you in the next video. And remember, cleanliness isn't just about pride. It's about comfort, confidence, and peace of mind. Love